And he's been saying on Mr. Modi, you will never succeed in suppressing the voice of Tamil culture.
It is very funny that from where Rahul Gandhi understood or got the idea that the movie Jananayagan stands as the voice of the Tamil people. I don't think Tamil people like us know about this. But Rahul Gandhi seems to be getting his notes from somewhere where he thinks that the movie Jananayagan is the voice of the Tamil people. And let me also remind Sri Rahul Gandhi that he or his party should be the last organization to talk about suppressing cinema, movie, arts, because you're one party who's never been able to take criticism whether you're in power or not. Even today, your party and party members are going out to attack this movie Parasakti, which was produced by the family of the same party or an alliance within Tamil Nadu, which is very categorically mentioned about how ruthless your government and your leaders were pre-1965 and how the people of Tamil Nadu were treated and how you tried to suppress the people and the language itself. So keeping all this in mind, today Rahul Gandhi talking about this is just pure opportunism, and it is not going to sell well with people. It is just like, it's just going to be like him, like how he could not be sold to the people. Even his ideas or his theories cannot be sold to the people. This country will never accept you as a leader. We'll always see you as an outsider, and I don't think any of these comments which are being made by you are going to have any impact on the people or on the people of Tamil Nadu.
And mainly when we talk, the democracy is under
a
school function, mainly on this, how do you see this?
For the last 12 years, we've been hearing the same rhetoric from Rahul Gandhi. And every time, rarely, not every time, rarely when Congress has been able to manage to win an election, even then the same election commission was in charge, was responsible. But then it doesn't invoke your response. You say it is the mandate of the people. So when you're able to, very proudly go out and say it's the mandate of the people when you win an election, you should also accept defeat gracefully and say it's the mandate of the people. You cannot change your mind and mood as per your swings. The nation is not your Congress party. It doesn't belong to you or your family. The Congress belongs to your family. So you can toy around how much ever you want with its leaders, with its ideologies, and with the concept of the Congress. But India is a nation which has its own identity, and you cannot toy with the idea of India. India is democratic, it is beautifully run, and it is beautifully managed. And under Shri Narendra Modi, the rights of every individual, every citizen is being guaranteed and taken care of.
On Dayanidhi Maran, after taking on with a lot of derogatory comments about this, now we have talked about North Indian, mainly girl students, who have been not studying, and we are giving all the opportunities. In Tamil Nadu, girls and boys, they're without any compromise on it. How do you see?
See, it is not the first time that a leader from the DMK has made such gross remarks. As I had already mentioned earlier, for an individual, especially someone who has been elevated to the parliament or who has been able to get himself into the parliament, he should understand that nationalism is more important than regionalism. You cannot put your filthy ideas just to, downplay some other person originating from some other state. It is only because of people like you and remarks from people like you that there's so much attacks going on people from our neighboring states. Now our people are living in other states. Imagine if the attack starts happening on them. You already have blood on your hands. Now don't become responsible for a war which is going to be ignited within the country, and that is what you're trying to do here. Right now, Tamil Nadu is on the decline. In fact, the only there was a point of time when Tamil Nadu was leading in terms of GDP, in terms of GST collection, and on so many fronts. Today, Tamil Nadu is now fighting which if the economy of Tamil Nadu is better or the economy of the DMK's first family is better. So that's how much money the DMK, the party, the members, and the family has made. And now Tamil Nadu is competing with them, not with other states. If you look at the state like Andhra, the amount of investment which is coming in, the growth which is having, the vertical is so high and it's so steep. But we are unable to do that because of the wrong functioning of the misadministration of your family, which is in power. And I really think that you need to look into your own report card before you speak or before you make comments about the country and other people.
Thank you so much.